Alright everybody, we're back for round number 2 after a bit of a touch and go round number 1 against Burn. We're looking at this 7-card hand with 2 lands, 2 heroic creatures, and some spells, and we'll be happy to keep. What's great about Mutagenic Growth is it protects us from many removal spells on turn 2. It protects us from Disfigure, it protects us from a red burn spell, or most red burn spells. So it gives us a way to keep our creature alive while we can start to make it too big to kill. Alright, looks like we're playing another burn opponent. So hopefully we can navigate this slightly better than we did last time. Third Skyguard here. We do have Mutagenic Growth, which will protect us from whatever first burn spell he plays, and then hopefully we can build a creature that's big enough to survive whatever it is he wants to throw at us. Thermal Alchemist is powerful, but let's see what we got. So I really like the Hyena Umbra here as a first spell that's going to protect our creature permanently, and then I do like playing the Defiant Strike. We should play the Defiant Strike first. I feel like we're never not playing the Hyena Umbra, but Defiant Strike is technically correct. We want to draw our cards first so that we can see if there's any different information, but I know for sure that I'm wanting to play this. It looks like we've got quite a bit of damage coming through this turn. We're going to get in for 4. The question is whether we think he can kill us on turn 3, which is pretty unlikely, and now it's time to do a little bit of math to decide whether we should get in for an extra 6 here. We could get in for 11, put him to 9. We would have a 6-power creature, 7, 8. So we do not have him dead this turn. And for that reason, I think I'm going to play 1 Mutagenic Growth. And what that's going to do for us is do 8 damage. Next turn, if we draw another spell, we'll have 3 heroic triggers. Those 3 heroic triggers would give us a so right now we have like what should be a 5/5. We would have an 8/8, 9/9, 10, 11. I do think we need to play both Mutagenics, actually. Sorry, I'm kind of talking through my strategy as we go. We are looking to draw anything to kill him next turn. And we'll see if we're able to. If he makes the choice to pump a number of spells at our Crone Skyguard, that would be totally fine as well, but I think it's pretty unlikely he wants to, and we might just be dead here, which I definitely wondered whether it would be good to do, to play those Mutagenic Growths, but trying to get him dead for turn 4 seemed like an admirable goal. Yeah, it looks like we are dead. Okay. Was able to kill us on turn 3. And we were not going to be able to kill him, unfortunately. So let's go into game number 2. So we've got our same package that we're going to bring in, and the same 3 creatures that we want to bring out. We don't care for these Deathblade Elites. And what we really would like is to draw our Seeker of the Way, to draw a Sacred Cat, or to draw a Laguna Bound Trailblazer on 1. Lifelink's an excellent one. That's probably going to be game over for him. I think this is a game that we are going to win. He should not be able to kill our Laguna Bound Trailblazer. From there, we can put Lifelink on it, and that will keep him from doing enough damage to kill us. On turn 2, we're happy to play our Hyena Umbra, and and then our lifelink, and we'll start gaining 3 life a turn. I'm going to Mutagenic Growth here. There is no reason not to. It's life semi-neutral. We end up gaining 1 extra life, but it gets that counter, those counters up big, and there should be no way for him to kill our creature at this point. Given we have the High Umbra, he needs to deal 8 damage to it just to get it back down to getting rid of the lifelink, and then he needs to do another 7 damage to get rid of it permanently. So this is a pretty wonderful situation for us, and we get to attack for 4 and gain 4 more life here. Then we'll play our standard bear. Anytime you're plus 20 life against burn is a pretty good situation, and now he actually has to spend a burn spell just to get rid of that standard bear before the next burn spell can go to our face. Oh, Electricity, and that's fine. And interesting that he's bringing in Electricity against us, but we're not unhappy that that's what he's doing. I still do not want to pay for Chain Lightning in my mono white deck. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll be happy to put another spell on our creature, give it 6 power. And now we're going to gain 6 life this turn. And we'll play this Laguna Bound Trailblazer because there's no reason not to. And put ourselves back to 26. 25 once he pings us, but he has 2 cards in hand. There is no way for him to deal the kind of damage that he needs to kill us, and he can't possibly ever erase the 6 life we're getting a turn. Yeah, then he's made that same conclusion and has decided to wrap it up. So we'll look at playing game number 3. I mean, the same plan is obviously what we want, just finding one of our Sacred Cats, finding Seekers of the Way, finding the card Lifelink. That's one of our best ways to kill our opponent and make it so that we can come into this match victorious. A no land hand is not something we can keep. Our opponent's also mulliganed to 6, so we will take a mulligan. See what it looks like. This is a fine looking hand. We will keep it. We have Lifelink, a creature to put it on, and a Mutagenic Growth to help protect it. We do not need a land, so we'll put that on the bottom. And let's see how our opponent is able to serve against us. He's put Riftbolt onto Suspend, and we play our planes and pass the turn. And we'll go to 17 life after we cast this Riftbolt at our face. Opponent plays Forgotten Cave as his second land and puts another Riftbolt onto the stack. At this point, we do have our Skyguard. Now that he's got Riftbolt on the stack, it's going to give him the ability to play multiple spells this turn. We are not interested in him being able to put those spells onto our Skyguard. We'll have a tough time protecting it, but we can protect the Laguna Bound Trailblazer if he puts 3 damage onto it here, and then another spell we can protect with Mutagenic Growth, which will give us an 8 power creature. So yeah, it looks like he's falling for that bait. So he's going to put 3 damage on the stack here. Wants to Chain Lightning. We will Mutagenic. And now his Chain Lightning will resolve, but he's going to need a third 1-mana spell to be able to kill our creature, which he may have. He does. He has Fire Blast, so now he's down to 1 card in hand and 1 land. We have a Cronin Skyguard, which is not our best threat here, but I think we're in a reasonably good situation. Our mutagenic growth will serve to protect against a burn spell. I'm not going to use it offensively, we'll be just using it defensively. He's decided to cycle his Forgotten Cave, looking for more action. He does not find it. So we're going to start here with Defiant Strike to draw a card and trigger our Skyguard. And we find another Defiant Strike, which we will play. And we'll play our land, and we'll now play our Cartouche of Solidarity. And we now have a 7 power flyer. He will be a 5 power flyer after this turn when the Defiant Strikes wear off. But we are looking to be in pretty good shape this game. Our opponent had to go through some pretty big hoops to try, or to kill our Laguna Bound Trailblazer, and we're happy that he had to do so. There should be no way for him to kill this creature. Now he's looking to do 15 damage to us before we can do 13 damage to him. Yeah, and he's again come to that same conclusion that we have, and realize that he's not going to be able to race our 5 power flyer. So we are now 1-1 against Burn in this league, which is good. I'm glad we were able to win that match, and we will see you for round number 3.